One of the things in the acupuncture theory is the 5-element theory. And the 5-element theory talks about things evolving. Things always change. That you always move from one quality to another quality. And this process is what keeps the universe and the human being in connection. And that lesson of constant change, constant growth, and decline and incline was very good for our revolutionary spirit, because Lincoln Detox was a revolutionary drug organization. And so we never allowed ourselves to be comfortable with just treating. We had to advocate. We had to expose the drug war. And so after we became proficient in treating and understood the theory of methadone and where it came from and how Hitler had developed it and how the Food and Drug Administration had kidnapped kidnapped the formula and had sold it to Rockefeller, and how Rockefeller's family had then sold it to Eli Lilly, and then Eli Lilly, and then Rockefeller then opened up the Rockefeller program and brought Eli Lilly back into the game with state-sponsored methadone clinics and the major stocks in it. So we were able to expose the genocide war of the methadone in relationship to the acupuncture, in relationship to the drug. And so plagues and the influx of drugs and the CIA, we began to advocate. And so in advocating, the revolutionary organizations at Lincoln, the Black Young Lords Party, the remnants of the Black Panther Party, which was the National Committee for the Defense of Political Prisoners, and remnants of the Republican of Africa, and ATRM and the East, and the various groups that were instructors and counselors up at Lincoln Detox, we became a target of the state. Mayor Koch, if you remember, was the head of the Board of Estimates in 75, from 74 up to 76, 77. Mayor Koch's major thrust into being a mayor was that he was going to get rid of these poverty-pimp drug programs. And so he began to attack all of the Synanon and Daytop, which are called therapeutic programs that the federal government was giving money to in order to fight the drug plague. The Addiction Services Agency was a part of the state. And the National Institute of Drug Withdrawal was the feds. And so Koch and Charles Schumer, if you all know Charles Schumer, a very influential congressman today, were all a part of this attack on drug programs in order to expose state spending, government spending under Mayor Beam and the like. And so his attack on the drug program, and in particular Lincoln Detox, catapulted him into the limelight around saving money, real thrifty on money in the city of New York. And so the Lincoln Detox program, they tried to stop the acupuncture program at Lincoln Detox, basically saying that we had no protocol. We had a protocol. Okay, and at the time, this became like in 74, 75, Richard Taft, Franklin Abfeld had left, and Richard Taft, who was the grandson of President Taft, was our doctor, the MD, on staff at the time. And Richard Taft was the reason we were able to continue the research protocol without intervention, because he was a licensed MD. The National Conference of Labor Committee, who was under LaRoche, the LaRoche Pharmaceuticals, with Charles Schumer, was the so-called hot dog investigators going around investigating drug programs. So at that time, President Nixon had been to China and had opened up this whole acupuncture thing in China. He was opening up this whole thing. Peter Bourne, who was at the time head of the National Institute, director of National Item, he became the international surveyor of acupuncture and drug withdrawal in the world for the United Nations. And so he was going around reviewing all of these drug programs. So on one particular day, Charles Schumer and the Roche organization, which is the National Caucus of Labor Committee, had made a big public announcement that they were going to investigate the corruption at Lincoln Detox. At the same day, Peter Bourne was coming in representing the federal government and investigating the proficiency and the capabilities of acupuncture and drug withdrawal in Lincoln Detox. All hell broke loose. That night they killed Richard Taft. Richard Taft was found shot up with drugs, left in the back of the auditorium. In fact, it was Peter Bourne who saw the body at the time that we were doing the tour. Schumer and the National Caucus of Labor Committee was out at the Lincoln Hospital with all of these. They had been known for a while. They were attacking the Mama Baraka, attacking a whole lot of groups, going around with moonchuckers beating on people. They had come up to attack the program. So it was a melee all out in the streets of Lincoln Detox. That is the type of atmosphere. That is the type of struggle we had. And at the time, Stanley Cohen, Attorney Stanley Cohen, was our attorney. He was also Asada's attorney in the last part of her trial. He was also found dead just before she was to go on trial in Jersey after winning these cases. Lincoln Detox was a cornerstone of counterintelligence against what was left of the remnants of very significant movements in the New York area. And also that it represented a very viable, realistic attack against chemical warfare. Because I think if it wasn't for Lincoln Detox's overt stand, nationally, internationally, and locally against methadone, we would have had much more of a penetration of methadone in the cities, in the cities of America and around the world. I think that we exposed it. We were able to detoxify people off of methadone quicker. We were able to stop crib deaths quicker with children who were dying from parents who were addicted to methadone because they had not understood their relationship to it. We were able to demonstrate that social and political activity, along with acupuncture, would help detoxify people off of drugs quicker than just methadone detoxification.
Did this lead to your arrest?
This led to my being targeted.
Okay.
And I was fired from Lincoln Detox at that time and sent to, well, I was fired. It took 30 police and took us away from Lincoln Detox. I mean, during the course of that time, we'd had some very, we supported the Carlos Feliciano, the National Independence Movement. Our program had a prisoner fund that we supported people in various movements. We supported all of the Silas cases, all the Rubens cases, New York City. We did everything we could to show the victims gave back. I mean, the drug victims